So we have my Unova Pokemon lineup. And so the first person we're carrying, who's gonna be our starter, is Emboar. That's what Tempig, right? Is the first form of that Pokemon, and then it evolves into Emboar, who is the fire fighting type Pokemon. Pokemon number 500. Then I'll have Victini on the team, because Victini is a psychic fire type Pokemon. It got that little, edge to it where it's going to confuse its opponent and then hit it with some fire. Like, boom! You thought this, but then it's really this. I like that kind of shit. So we'll take Victini, and it is Pokemon 494. So we got another Pokemon from this region called Conkeldurr, right? Conkeldurr. He's a fighting type Pokemon. Like, if you look at this guy, you just know he can fuck shit up. We got him on the team. He is Pokemon number 534. We have Scrafty. Scrafty, the dark fighting type Pokemon. Pokemon number 560, known as the Hoodlum Pokemon. He has a move, and he does have a move called Dragon's Fury. You can equip that to him. I seen that in a game back in the day, so I was like, oh, Scrafty. He goes from being scrappy to being scrafty, and you know what that craftiness does. So the next Pokemon, which is the fifth Pokemon I have on my team that I carry with me throughout the region, is a Braviary. This is a normal flying type Pokemon. Pokemon 628, looks like the fucking eagle. And you know what I fucking wear, if you watch my other channel, right? Very American-like, because the bald eagle is like America. And that's a Pokemon of, it flies freely. So I have to have him on the team. He can fly me places too. And then we got Hydreigon. Hydreigon is a dark dragon type Pokemon. 3 heads. Looks like a fucking menace. This guy looks like he can fuck shit up. I ain't gonna lie. He is a fucking issue for anybody who, walks up on him. And he's at Pokemon 635. Now let's get into the reserve. The Pokemon that didn't quite make the team, but I could switch them out with people on the team as needed because they'll be in the storage. I'd have them in storage. So Serperior, the grass type Pokemon, who's also a starter, Pokemon 497. I'd keep him on the team. I'd keep Simisear, the fire type Pokemon. He's a monkey, not like Infernape, but he's still, he's cool. 514, Pokemon 514. Zebstrika. I have this Pokemon, the lightning or the electric based Pokemon, number 523 in the Pokedex. I have him in reserves. He's a zebra with the lightning abilities. I got Gigalith, the rock type Pokemon. Pokemon 526 in the Pokedex. And he is on the fucking team because he's a fucking, rock. That means durability. Excadrill. I have this guy. Ground steel type. Pokemon 530. I got him in reserves. I got this Pokemon, Throh. I got him. He's a fighting type Pokemon. 538. I have him in reserves. And I have Sawk. who is also a fighting type Pokemon, 539 in the reserve. And I got Krookodile, the ground dark type Pokemon. Pokemon 553, you know, he's a crocodile, if you couldn't tell from the title. Um, Darmanitan. Darmanitan, right? This guy is a fire type Pokemon, Pokemon 555. He looks like he's ready to fucking get down. Like get down on fucking business and shit. So I might have to trade him out. You know, he'll get the job done. Like he looks like the guy who'll get the job done. Zoroark. Zoroark is the dark Pokemon, Pokemon number 571. And this guy, I just like the look. He's kind of mysterious. He seems like shifty. Seems like a type of guy who can dodge some attacks. A little bit agile. We need that shit. And then we got Eelekross. Eelekross. Like an eel, like an electric eel. Tros. He's an electric type Pokemon. Pokemon 604. And this guy, I'm on the squad. Because eels are in water, right? Water Pokemon are weak to lightning. They get hit with this guy hits them, boom. They feeling that. So Haxorus, the dragon type Pokemon, 612. It was between him and Victini, and I was like, Victini, you know, he kind of has dual typing, so I was like, man, I want to give this guy, you know, but he'll probably switch out with Victini, you know, because he is like basically raw strength, you know, and more menacing, right? But I like Victini because I like to have a Pokemon on my team that is a bit deceptive. Like you think, oh, it's just cute and cuddly, it can't, and then it fucks your Pokemon up, you know, that kind of thing. We got Beartic, the ice type Pokemon, who's basically a polar bear in the Pokemon world. He is Pokemon 614. Then I have Mienshao, the fighting type Pokemon. Pokemon 620 in the Pokedex. And then last but not least from Unova, Golurk. And he's a ground ghost type. And I probably would switch him out with somebody on the team if necessary. He's ground and ghost type. Big built, but he's also a ghost. That's where you get the lurk in his name. It ain't that kind of thing. It's just the kind of thing kind of like Gengar, but not, right? Because he's a dual type. And he is Pokemon number 623. And that is my Unova lineup. My Unova lineup, again, I'll just run through it real quick. You know, for the team, who are we carrying with us into battle? I'm carrying Emboar, Victini, Conkeldurr, Scrafty, Braviary, and Hydreigon. Those are my Pokemon that I have on me. I think I could beat the Elite Four with that group. But be cool, in the corner, and let me know what you think in the comments.